Hello Casey, thank you for taking some time to view this video. I'm Travis Miller with Last Dragon Digital Marketing. So the point of this video is twofold. One is to tell you some tips and tricks you could use on the website and kind of on the back end. I know you're very big in Highland Village, but to even grow further in the DFW area to increase your online traffic, your revenue, your leads, and your business. And two is to compare your website to a local competitor's website in that DFW area. See those tips and tricks, get outrank them, get on the first page of Google with DFW of the services you do, and which increase your traffic and leads. So I'll talk about three things: content, backlinks, and citations. I'm sure I'll show you the opportunity for taking these steps for your business. So first, the content. On your content, as you know, you need anywhere between 1,500 to 2,000 words on your homepage, depending on the number of keywords needed. So a keyword is anything that someone might type into Google looking for a particular service or product. So in your content, you could place keywords throughout to tell Google exactly what terms you want your website to be found for. Now, obviously, you guys are very strong in marketing. An awesome website here, nice layout. Not much I could add to the website, but it's just some things with the back end that you could compete with some of your local competitors and just outrank them to be on those first pages of Google with all those areas that you serve. So speaking of Google, here's what I typed in. I know you guys do the whole wide range of DFW area, and I picked HVAC services. So if I was a consumer looking for HVAC services, I might type that in. And here's what comes up typically. Ads come up here, and they're a good investment. Consumers click on those, and sometimes they keep going on down the page. This is the map pack here with citations. This is also good to be in as well. I'll talk more about that in a minute. But we call these organics here. So the goal is to organically be on the first page of any kind of service you do and area you provide, right in the front of the face consumers. So as you scroll down, there's some other names here in the area that's on that first page. But you can do some things to outrank them with some of your back end on your pages, and I'll show you that. So you might have heard this saying, a great place to be on Google is on page 2 or 3. Or sorry, a great place to hide a dead body is on page 2 or 3 at Google. So even though you're showing up on some local areas, which is awesome, you guys you're killing in the marketing area. This is more about expanding in the DFW area to beat some of your top competitors in the area. So I'm going to compare your website to someone in the top 3. The goal is obviously to be right here, even beat out Baker's Brothers. But I'll compare your website to Levy and Sons and see if those tips and tricks could outrank them. So to do that comparison, there's a tool here called Ahrefs. This is how we do a deep dive in websites. And so here's your URL right here. And here's your numbers. So right now, you've got a lot of keywords on your website. So keep using those strong keywords. But you could even get creative and even increasing your keywords. So obviously, you want to have more bang for your buck with a high volume. So definitely keep all the ones that you have. But think about all the services that you do, from HVAC to plumbing to everything else, and all the areas you provide, the whole DFW area, all your service areas. So you could definitely get very creative increasing those keywords and start outranking your competitors. Comparing that to Levy and Son, here's their website right here. And here's their numbers, and here's their URL. So they're using almost double the keywords, 2,000. Great thing about keywords, some that you don't have that apply to you, you could put on your website, and that gets that you met closer to outranking them. Like for instance, I haven't done a deep dive in your total website keywords, but if you don't have Dallas HVAC Company, you could very easily put that in your website and just add to your volume there. So second is backlinks. So a backlink is anywhere where one website is linked to another website. So think of this also, think of it as an endorsement of your website from others. And Google uses that to build trust in your business by seeing others vouch for you. And then also think of that as a popularity contest. The person with the most backlinks wins. Keeping in mind, not all backlinks are created equal. It's just important to have those relevant backlinks, those other HVAC companies, plumbing companies, electrical companies linking back to you. It doesn't help you if websites outside your industry are linking back to you. It doesn't give you that trust power in Google, which you have some there. So for your backlinks, you're using over 2,000 backlinks with 224 reference domains. That's strong, so keep that up. But you want to keep up with your competitors with backlinks, and they have 7,000 backlinks with 189 reference domains. So the goal is to get closer to these numbers and this traffic, and that'll get you on the first page of Google, talking about all-encompassing with the DFW area. And then finally, there's citations. So citation is anywhere where your business name, your number, and your address are shown exactly on your Google business profile. Citations help you rank in this map pack here, which is extremely important for local businesses, since this can generate huge amounts of revenue. Again, the goal is you want to be right in front of the face consumer, so you want to be in the top 3, or sometimes there's 4 here, but definitely want to be in the top 3. Much like page 2 or 3 of Google, people don't click this button for more services. So you want to be right here in front of the eyes. And to do that, you include citations like Yelp, Angie's List, Expertise, BBB. There's hundreds of others you've probably heard of. Also, social media accounts are great too. So the idea is that your brand begins to be found by Google all over the internet. And the larger your online presence is, the more Google trusts you. So once Google sees you more often than these competitors, the more likely it is you outrank above them. So once your content, your backlinks, your citations, once they all come together, you start to outgrow your competitors. And here's what you might be looking at, why that's worth it. We're talking with the whole DFW area to be in the eyes of consumers here and here. So not sure what your margins are, but I imagine that will generate some pretty decent revenue. Also, there's usually many more keywords you could use to generate more and more traffic and leads. So this is what I do. I create this for you to even grow, start generating leads even more on your own. But if you do find yourself even wanting more to continue scaling as far as you want, feel free to reach out. I can help you out with that, give you some more information, or we just talk about your goals. I can do the research to find out exactly what could be realistic for your business, what it might take to reach those goals. So either way, if you leave me a few lines of feedback on this actual video, that helps me get better at making these for local businesses. Again, I'm Travis Miller with Last Dragon Digital Marketing. Thank you for your time. Thank you for listening. Hopefully this was informative. Much luck in your business. Have a great day.